Everyone, we're live.
Hey folks, how y'all doing? As you can tell, this is not the weekly training fan show that broadcasts every Tuesday from 12 until 2. This is us taking over the Coral show because obviously she's not here this fine afternoon. So we'll be taking over this show, the next two shows. And thank you very much for joining us once again. But remember, the Coral FM comes to you live every Wednesday from 4 until 6. So thank you very much for joining us. And usually if you watch us or hear us on the Weekly Training Fan Show, we talk about everything that's comic books related, gaming related, wrestling related, movies related, and comic books related, and events in between. But however, this is the Coral Show. We're here to spin some songs at the same time here. We're interested in knowing who you are and what you do and everything else like that. If you want to hear any special songs, please give us a quick tweet at Ryan_Kennedy. And also today as well, we have a special guest with us, as us being special guests to the show. We have this individual known as Mr. E, as we'll call him for the next couple of
Hello, folks. How's it going?
So let's see here. We got Mr. Kennedy, and now we have Mr. E.
That is correct.
All right.
There you go.
Cool Misters in this house.
That's right. So anyways, throughout the duration of the show, we'll be talking about the stuff we just talked about on the Weekly Training Fan Show. But of course, with a lot of song interludes and so forth as well. So again, if you want to hear anything special, please send us a quick tweet at Ryan_Kennedy. And if you like your song request, we'll play it on the air. If you have requests as well, we'll play it on the air too. So we had our show yesterday, which was again from 12 until 2, and not a bad show overall. So we usually talk what happened to us over the weekend, but we sort of covered that already. But we'll probably do a quick overview if you want.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, it was an action-packed show yesterday. We talked about our adventures at Open Streets Waterloo,
Yep.
where we saw all the different festivities, such as the PWA wrestling event, Fits the Whips boxing seminar, eco bikes driving all over the place. It was a fun old time up in Uptown Waterloo.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. It was actually a great time. Again, before PWA was there, Open Streets was there, which is an event that Waterloo, I think, was together like once a month. Or
yeah, I
once
think
every,
it will be once every month now because it's just started. This was their second one just this last weekend, and I think if it keeps on having this good turnout, they will continue to keep doing it every month. So,
Was there any celebrities or any other
Celebrities?
special guests
Sure.
or anything like that?
some of the featured wrestlers at PWA
Oh, right
are
on.
there. Fits the Whip, who is a boxing local legend.
Oh,
You
right
know?
on.
Yeah, boxing. You know, old school
I
boxing.
know boxing, yeah, right
like
on.
Floyd Mayweather and
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Oh, Mayweather was there?
No, I'm
Oh,
saying
okay.
similar to those kind of guys.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, did you know Kitchener is home to Evander Holyfield?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Is it Evander? There you go. So there. Or no, my bad. It's Lennox Lewis.
Oh, okay.
Lennox Lewis, right?
Okay,
right
I gotta fact check myself. But I know there's a history of boxing people brought up in the Waterloo region. And I
Lots
believe, yeah,
of
it was
whole
Leonard,
gaggle of
Leonard-
running around beating the
Lennox
snot of each other
Lewis.
for our entertainment and
former
enjoyment.
champion, yeah. So there you go. Yeah, but Fitz the Whip was there, who is a local legend for boxing, and he was doing a seminar teaching, maybe young talent that want to learn the ropes of boxing. So, but yeah, this continues to go on for next month. I'm sure this will be even bigger than the last one, and I know I was there, had a fun time. Seth was also there, had a good time hanging out with our favorite friends at PWA Canada.
Awesome.
Yeah. Good time overall.
What other upcoming events are happening in Kitchener?
You sure you say.
We will talk about Video Games Live.
Sure. Well, that's coming up soon in October.
Yeah, October 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. That's all about the instrumentals from video games, and they cover everything from Mario to Zelda and stuff like that.
Actually, I have been to every Video Games Live that has taken place in
Awesome.
Kitchener, and you know what? It doesn't disappoint every time I've been to it because they promise every time they return, they'll mix it up a little, play something new for the returning fans. which is
Sounds
to hear.
good. It's making me sound interested. I may be there this weekend or that.
Well, when it
weekend.
comes up,
Exactly.
But we'll give a friendly reminder to everybody that tunes into the weekly Training Fandom show when it gets closer. What song list they might be playing?
Yeah, and also same thing. We are a whole month away, so we're not even touching that completely yet. So that's what's happening on that aspect. But as far as other events happening within the region, there's always events taking place, and we'll find out the places and wheres and broadcast and what we find.
Now, I was playing a sample of some Mario remix. That's not something you're going to really hear at Video Games Live. It's full orchestrated music. by our lovely KW Symphony. So if you are a fan of going to watch the symphony, even if you're not a video game fan, you'll just love the awesome music of famous composers that have brought this wonderful tunes to the video game world. You know, such as Final Fantasy music. Some people don't even like the games. They hate RPGs, but they love the music.
That's one thing I do enjoy about video games. Now that we're on the video game topic, some other cool news I've recently found. Mario 2 for Wii is now coming out. The new Mario Bros. Definitely want to check that out. The first one was awesome. What did you guys think about the first one? Have you played it or?
Actually, well, yesterday's show when we released all the new video games coming out, I believe in 2 days, New Super Mario Brothers 2 for the 3DS. Is that the one you're thinking
That's
of?
the one. Sorry, I was
Yes.
mixed up. That's
And it looks really good too because it's a little different because you're collecting all these coins and stuff like that. It's just a little different, but it looks really cool, and I can't wait to get my hands on it to test it out because unfortunately, 3DS games that are in 3D, you can't watch a trailer like on normal TV and then kind of get what the 3D is like, right?
Yeah.
You actually have to go and play it for yourself, the 3D effect. You know what I mean?
And that's one of the things that I do enjoy about the Mario series, especially with this one. They stayed to their roots, and they've improved it with a lot of the extra power-ups and stuff like that, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Mario
And
has
that's why I
all these
like
power-ups. That's right. You can become a penguin now. And
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
He's
he's a
crazy
penguin.
things.
What else does he have? He has fireballs instead of ice balls. Then from the original, so that's what I'm saying. They expanded it from the original, which was pretty cool.
Pinocchio tail makes a return. And there's been a little bit of controversy with the raccoon tail, but Nintendo has decided to keep the raccoon tail in. Because for those that heard about it, when New Super Mario Land came out, he was in his Tanuki suit, which people are familiar from Super Mario Bros. 3, full raccoon suit and tail. But there was a lot of controversy. For some reason, back in the day, they never made a noise about it, but recently they've been slandering Nintendo for animal rights.
Are you serious? For animal rights?
Yeah,
That's funny.
for Mario wearing fur.
I do see the controversy. Also, the Tanuki suit I always felt was a little useless. All he did was turn into a stone. So I do see the controversy, and I kind of agree with it as well.
But Nintendo had a chance to not put that in the new game, but heck, they're leaving it in the game.
Cool.
So.
Alright then. So, are we complete with our video game segment, or do you want to continue more with that? Since we're already talking about it.
You know what? That's good for now.
That's good for now. No, actually, we're going to continue with the video game
Sure,
segment. So
okay.
if we get all that stuff completely out of the way there. So, what else do we have after the beginning of the weekly training fan show we talked about? Okay. Anything else we currently missed on
Well,
last podcast?
as most people know, or video gamers know, new video games come out on Tuesdays.
That's right.
So if you listen to the Weekly Trending Fandom Show, it's a regular slot, which is Tuesdays noon from 2. We will let you know all the new video games that come out that day. So if you're looking for something to pick up, and yesterday, unlike today, where today's actually not too bad,
It's actually a fantastic day outside. I don't think
compared to yesterday, it was raining cats and dogs. If you're looking for something, stay indoors, play some new games, you've completed everything, we'll let you know what to pick up, if we think it's good or not. And if you do get a chance to play it, hey, let us know.
Yep.
Because, you can.
Send us a quick tweet over at Brian _ Kennedy, and we'll be more than happy to look at your quick critique, and if we like it, we'll talk more about it. I'm sorry, Mr. Eden, what did I say?
No, I was just going to talk about another video game release
Sure.
for all you Pokemon fans. Pokemon Black has now released their second Pokemon Black and White, being released on, which day was that again, Mr. Kennedy? It's right on.
Let's see here. You have it as October 7th.
That's correct. The Black and White are being both
Yes.
released on
Of
the
course,
same day.
there's always two sides of the same coin for Pokemon games.
That's right.
The two colors.
Yeah. So basically, how about this? We're just opening up the show here. We're jumping in our first segment. How about we take a quick commercial? Not commercial break. We'll spin some more songs here on Coral FM, and we will come back to when we come back.
Okay, we'll keep it to the Nintendo theme.
For sure.
Hey, Mario.
Okay, so these are dates. So first line like that. You can't see the screen all the way.
I can see.
The dates are determined at the start of the paper right on the show.
And that's why, because I don't have my notes, I can't remember.
I know.
It's okay, I can fix this.
I think that helps very much. Few things that I remember. Like, that's the thing, and nothing else is hard for, so I can add those
Well, the thing is, if you jump to the video game segment, right.
Because it seemed like there was dead air.
This is the right
All the
thing.
things that all things that you had to wait for cases that are
Were you done with that, by the way?
Okay,
Oh, it's done anyways?
I'll try to add to what you guys have to say.
What are you looking for, man?
How plugged in is it? Do you have a charger for it?
Yes. There should be a full battery.
I have to. Trust me.
Oh, like brightness and shit.
No, it was turning
There's
on.
a plug right there.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Oh, no.
Notice how you said that.
I just changed it so the screen won't turn on when it's plugged in.
I realize what you were doing. Just want to charge. Sorry, right here.
We have to stay right.
Yep.
After this play for the playlist, and we'll find it. You're full on that.
Sorry?
Full songs, please. So the ones that
So there are songs?
can't find songs. Yeah, you can't find songs.
Yeah.
See what stress.
It's good. I think things are good now.
Alright.
So we'll go on like in.
Oh, awesome.
Hey everyone, we're back.
So here we're back on Coral FM, basic Coral FM broadcast on every Wednesday from 4 until 6. And we're the weekly training fandom show, taking over the Coral show just for a little bit here. And we'll be basically playing a whole variety of different kind of music, from video game music, which we like a lot, to more traditional rock and pop and other stuff along the way. So, as not much has happened from yesterday's show, we're talking about video games for right now. If there's anything you want to cover, please do a quick tweet at Ryan_Kennedy. And basically from here, there's nothing else to add for video game thing, that's all. No, okay, no, that's cool. So anyways, we'll move forward towards an event that's coming up next weekend called Fan
It's
Expo.
actually a good segue because
Yeah.
Fan Expo has a lot of video game events going on.
And you know what? That's a fantastic segue. That's a good segue.
That is actually a really cool show. We got Stan Lee there from Marvel. Everybody who's into comics and stuff like that's got to know who Stan Lee is.
Yeah. Basically, they have a whole variety of other events as well. Like, as an example, Fan Expo, unlike a single thing event, has everything between comic books to sci-fi to gaming to horror. Also, the last part that we're looking at there is anime as well.
Right.
Sort of things that they cover all 5 points within the super geek hemisphere. So, Mr. Kennedy, what are you looking forward to this year?
Let's see. Well, again, like you were just saying, action-packed in every genre.
Yep.
If you just want to kick it off,
And I believe, how many have been around? Like 16 or something crazy like that?
I think it's been around for like 17 years
17,
now.
16, 18
It's-
years, yeah.
It wasn't always known as Fan Expo. It was actually different Comic Cons kind of mixed together. For example, it was just Toronto Comic Con, and it was CN Anime, which stood for Canadian National Anime.
Yeah.
So it was all these little cons together, and then I guess they were just like, let's just make it one big event.
Yeah.
And it turned into Fan Expo.
There you go. That's not too bad. So for this year,
Yeah, well,
Besides
just some
Stan Lee showing up, is there
huge
any-
highlights.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Patrick Stewart canceled, but he promises to make a return one day.
But
He-
that's awesome. One day he will return.
He will.
To
The
GTA.
thing is, it's not canceled; it's postponed. So,
Well, that's a nice curving of the language there. It's not canceled, but it's postponed. So he's not showing up. So he's canceling this time with a promising note of coming back to the next show. It's almost like living with a roommate, and he takes up and leaves a note saying, "It's a promising note that I will replace X, Y, and Z." Awesome.
but for who will be there,
Yeah.
Gillian Anderson is making a rare appearance. She
Yeah.
is known as
Scully
Scully from X Files.
Yep, you got it.
I also noticed Billy West from Futurama.
Yes.
I'm very excited to meet
Skipping ahead to
him.
the
What Billy West
cartoons.
With
But
that,
What's Billy West's role?
he plays not Bender, sorry, Fry on
Fry?
Futurama.
That's cool.
Fry,
Yeah. You got a
Zoidberg
copy for a
too,
bigger.
I
How long has Futurama been around for?
It's been around for many years. I've been following it for probably 2 or 3 years now.
Now, are
the
you
exact timeline? I don't know.
are you counting the time it was canceled as well as the overall period, or just the time?
I
season
think
it
I'm
actually
gonna be nice and say how long it's existed for.
It's like all the greatest TV shows.
since 2000, I believe, right?
So-
Because that was the gimmick. Was Fry it was New Year's, right?
That's correct.
It was going to be 1999 to 2000, but he got locked in the time capsule or
Yeah.
whatever that was, frozen
Reason
for 1,000 years to the year 3001.
Going into the future. That's correct.
So I believe it's been around for what 12 years now. Then
That's a long time for an anime production. Not as long as The Simpsons, though.
No.
Good lord, anyone can beat that.
No one could beat
As
that
you were
right
saying,
now.
how Futurama got canceled, it seems like all the good TV shows have been canceled numerous times, and they come back, and then they do this big comeback. And now
It's fan
Futurama,
support.
exactly, and that's why Futurama came back because of fan support.
For sure. So who else is showing up
Let's see
to?
here. We
this
also
year?
got for those Doctor Who fans.
And these are
out there.
non-consolations or promises.
No, these are guaranteed to be here. But for the Doctor Who fans out there, the man who plays Captain Jack, John Barrowman, will be there. Also from his own show.
Yeah.
Torchwood.
Torchwood.
Yeah.
All the Torchwood
Spin-off
fans
show.
love that a lot.
Those Torchwood fans, Doctor Who fans, Daleks alike will be there.
Torchwood.
on
Is
hand.
that the show that has two characters that are Stargate?
Don't know,
I think it is.
but I just know
So
Captain Jack is in it.
at least he's going to be there, bringing his wonderfulness to the show, which would be quite interesting, especially when the fangirls out there. Because everyone knows
Oh, yeah.
fangirls will be Gaga over man-on-man action. So anyways, who else is showing up?
And another big highlight for sci-fi guests, Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd, yeah.
As we were talking about
I
yesterday.
believe Parr is going Gaga over
Yes.
Lloyd right now. Of course, Lloyd's most recent work, so no one's paying attention, is Piranha.
His recent work, yeah.
Double D3 that just came out, which is lots of fun to watch. Very campy, played a camera roll on it. There's another professor, so it's pretty good. So,
Can't beat his classic from Back to the Future.
no,
I haven't seen it too much of
And
his new
also
stuff, but I always enjoy it.
also on top of it was one for Focus Dance as well. Mr. Lloyd has a huge body of work that's spanned for many decades.
Mhm.
Fantastic in a way. And the funny thing about Lloyd as well, Gene and I actually played a Klingon.
Yes.
I think it's Star Trek 5, I think. I'm not too sure. They all merged together after a while, because I've never really maybe seen this out of does. But he played Captain Klingon. I think
Yeah.
with one on, and he did a fantastic job on it, because everyone seen it. Because I didn't believe it was Lloyd who first played the character in the first place. So waited for the credits roll to actually find out it was
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd. So.
Very versatile actor. He's done a lot of neat things, and just the fact that he's still around today is awesome. So,
It's amazing!
It's amazing, and here's your chance, people, to meet Christopher Lloyd. In fact, the Back to the Future DeLorean will also be there,
Oh,
so
nice.
you can take pictures with Mr. Christopher Lloyd for the nice
Yep.
fee, which is listed on the
And you
website.
can replace yourself as Marty.
Exactly.
Yeah. You can take pictures with Lloyd. You can take pictures with Lloyd within the DeLorean, and again, I think it's like $40 or something like that.
We were talking about Piranha, which is a
Yeah.
horror movie. So let's talk about some
Well, it's
horror guests.
it's horror movie is.
Yeah.
However, I know what you mean.
But the
Wes-
horror guest of honor.
West friggin' Craven. Awesome fun. Awesome. The horror master himself is basically coming to Fan Expo.
John Carpenter.
Yep, that's another one. So that's really lots of fun to do. Anyone else from the horror segment that's
Rose McGowan.
Yep.
Who's best known for Grindhouse.
Yep, I know it's another fantastic film. done by Rob Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Classic Rob Zombie.
Jennifer Carpenter from The Exorcism of Emily Rose and Quarantine.
Those are old movies from the 70s, which are absolutely timeless to today's time.
You also got the two guests from Walking Dead. I was excited to see that. That was really cool.
Should be interesting. What do we have for gaming there?
Oh, for gaming guests?
Yep.
You'd like to
Gaming
know
guests, just jump on
who
the other
will be
video.
there for gaming. Let's see here. A lot of voice actors. So if
Yeah.
you're a fan of the Assassin's Creed series, we got a lot of them coming there. Same with Deus Ex, Human Revolution, a lot will be there. It doesn't quite say, it's not quite noted if Victor Lucas or Tommy Tallarico will be there this year, but there is going to be Electric Playground panels. So
Oh, that's kinda
maybe not Victor Lucas, but a lot of the other Electric Playgrounds correspondents will be there doing various video game panels in the industry. So a lot to learn from those folks.
Awesome. So I guess the last part, if I'm not mistaken, is comic books followed by anime.
So comic books, like we mentioned at the beginning, Stan the Man Lee,
Yeah.
of course.
Is there any? Well, to show the people at home. There you
You
go.
don't know who Stan Lee looks like.
You got to
There's his mug right there.
There you go.
Everybody knows who Stan Lee
Yes.
is at this point.
Excelsior!
Everything he touches is now turned into gold.
There's so many comic book artists and illustrators showing up. I can't go through them all. So many.
They have a huge gaggle of artists showing up and
Yeah.
engaging with your show. They have every other show, but again, this time around, I believe they're having the artists from the new Batman saga coming up, and basically, I believe the title is Batman versus the Owls, or the Owl Family, which is an absolutely fantastic story arc. And basically, that artist will be there, and it'll be pretty cool. So for anime stuff,
Yeah, for
what do we have there?
anime. A lot of voice actors for anime coming.
That's
Returning from last year is Veronica Taylor, who is best known for playing Ash Ketchum in the Pokemon series.
That's cool.
So if you ever watched Pokemon growing up, she was the original voice actor to play Ash because Pokemon's still going, as most know, but the voice actors have changed since the beginning.
Did Ash grow up a little bit?
Maybe just a little bit.
Is it
After
bad?
15 years, he's still 10 years old, apparently.
Really? That's weird.
It's the Simpsons syndrome. They're still the same age. But some other cool anime voice actors showing up are Allison Keith Chip, best known for Blue Seed and Full Metal Panic and Neon Genesis Evangelion. Wendy Lee, best known for Haruhi Suzumi and Faye Valentine in Cowboy Bebop, which was a really good one in my opinion. We have Jamie Marchi, who's played Panty and Stocking. A very popular one going on right now. Trina Nishimura, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is a really popular one right now. And speaking of Full Metal Alchemist, Vic Mignola is showing up.
What's his last name again?
It's hard to pronounce. I know.
Just bring this spot, Candy.
It's
Sorry, bud.
Mignola.
His name is
All right.
Arnold.
Actually, I'm gonna get.
There we go.
I'm gonna get
We'll
Mr. E to
Vince
say it.
here.
You
So
go for
Vince,
that. How do you say that?
How would you pronounce that, bud?
Mingona?
There you go.
Mingona.
Even Italian.
Mingona.
Even
Awesome.
Mingona.
So we're just
That's how I
butchering this particular guy's name on the show, which is absolutely fantastic. Hope it doesn't hate us too much.
All right. Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. Let's hear it.
Oh, wait a minute. We're overlooking something. From Saturday only, from 1 to 4, you have the one, the only, Spinneroonie himself.
Yeah, we'll get to the wrestling
We'll
in a bit.
have Booker T
Yes.
showing up.
Can you
Isn't that
dig it?
absolutely
Sucker!
fantastic?
Let's get ready to rumble!
No, it's a different show. But however, it should be pretty cool, especially if you get a chance to interview him and ask him all different questions for
Booker T
Well,
and
awesome stuff.
Trish Stratus
Trish Stratus.
will
So
be
Stratus
there for the
back.
wrestling fans.
I met her last year, by the
She
way.
was
very
there.
briefly. I met her.
And she's coming back because she just loves us that much. Isn't that
So
great?
basically, show Booker T.
All right.
All the people
If you don't know the man,
That's right. There, a little over. There we go. So basically, anyone who's watching us at home or on mobile devices, you can go to ustream.tv/channel/separate. That's spelled RCEHOPPE. You're gonna have a Booker T staring you right in the face right now.
yeah.
All disappointing
And
judgment like.
And only for those YouTube fans watching, get to witness a Spinneroonie. So
There you go.
it's all good.
Spinneroonie time. There you go. And also, by the way, something I didn't mention on the last show there. Remember we had a little side bet going on how long it would take for Booker T to spin a Rooney. as manager of SmackDown.
So is it one week?
Remember us talking about that at all?
How long would it take? Well,
Yeah. It took exactly one show.
1 week. Yeah.
Because
You
you
did
did
it
it
in tux.
in the tux. I was going to say that, yeah. You did it in a complete tux. Very, very cool. But anyways, yeah, lots of fantastic voice actors coming in. And also talked at the last minute there was Bill Petit coming in as well.
There's just so many guests. We can't get to all of them.
Oh, no,
Hey,
we'll get to all of them. We're going to do that today.
we're
We're going to
looking
call him on the friggin' phone and get him
yeah.
involved in the show so Cole, who's listening, will be happy with us. None of this half-ass crap, you know what I mean? Good lord, man. So, who else is coming? Tell us more, Kennedy. Tell us now! Okay, as Kennedy's looking on here, let's put in a couple more songs here. Again, if you have music requests, please do not give us a phone call. Give us a quick tweet at Ryan_Kennedy. And if you'd like a request, we'll dig through the internet and our own library here at TKMS to find your song and to spin it. So let's take a quick commercial break. And let's take a quick song break. And
Yep.
take it over.
Just let everyone know. Jay and Silent Bottle will be there.
Lies. Hit it.
They're having a signing as well, but they're sold out.
Yeah. Hold on. We'll come back for that. So we'll play 3 songs. We're going to stretch this out. Okay. So we'll play 3 songs here. So we'll come back. We'll run from that. That's all.
I need structure to talk about things. I'm not
No,
good at improv.
no. The thing is that you're doing okay. It's just
Just jump on the bandwagon when we talk about stuff.
The thing is, some of the things I have nothing to say because I know nothing about it. That's the problem.
This is why we gave such an example. You know certain things that we don't know.
Yeah.
It's better.
Like how to say good people. Yeah.
Since we're losing to the show.
I don't know if I said it right.
We
We all on the spot there. Sure, all right.
We all did by mission.
Does it sound familiar at all?
With the song? Oh, look, now it is. Took me a second to click.
Then bring it to your attention.
But I just don't know.
Zone.
No, another great thing. I love that. Go back to
Zone.
the zone. Yeah.
Carla doesn't listen to what the fuck are
She
they?
called.
What's that?
She called. So
You know that's her?
I just hanged up.
Why not? Well,
That might have been hers. I don't know.
No.
Carl Duke Collins. I don't know.
She was trying to add.
I'm not gonna talk to her on the air. Hey.
No, not on, I mean now that you're not on.
Oh, I don't know who it was. There's no call display. I just went off fucking back on.
That would explain a lot.
On the air. This only works one way. You can hear me, I can't hear you.
You gotta get a better phone system. I'm saying the station. I'm not saying.
They need a phone package.
To let you know the reason we're going to be more because it's fucking distracting. So like as an example, this area here should be fucking all soundproof. All the should be soundproof. Yeah. If Facebook comes with something like that, it should be screened by other personnel. So if everyone's calling in going, "Hi, I'm a complete fucktard and I like to talk about shit that doesn't really matter, so yeah, I'm gonna call in and bug you guys, okay? Fuck you!"
I think there should be like a 10-second delay.
No, you understand. The thing is that usually the other person takes a phone call, screams it, and it's cool, then we get approved. So since we don't have that in place, like, what the fuck we go around that space, we do the Twitter aspect.
I think that's another part where I can do that kind of stuff, and because I don't know too much about, I don't have much to add to what you guys are saying, I can do that kind of stuff. So when you get people to call in, I can screen call, have a thing, and then I can talk to the people that are calling in or tweet or whatever. I'm just trying to think of new ideas.
No, to let you know, the show itself is deceptively easy. But when you really sit down and look at it, it's really fucking difficult. There's so much shit that we talk about.
Yeah, no.
Fuck!
I'm just trying to, because when it comes to physically talking, I need to have concrete stuff, or else if I don't know what's going on, I don't know wrestling. I don't know these events. I have nothing to add to that.
Okay, so
We haven't talked about wrestling at all, though.
No, I know that. No, you talked about that one guy. That was
No. See, you don't understand the way the show works. Japanese show.
Yeah.
Is we always open up what we do throughout the weekend. Okay. So basically, if the fans up for what's going on the topic of the introductions, and then what happens is that we go into the commercial break or basically a song break. Yeah. Then we talk with a bunch of stuff. We talk about first, the other basically. So something really big happens, let's say gaming, people pick that topic first, and usually the rest of the topics kind of follow like after that. But the thing is that, as I said before, think of a color wheel. Yeah. Instead of having the colors individually blocked, it's all blurred together. The thing is that each individual color gets its own space. Stuff in the jump in the camera. Whoa! Fuck!
It felt like I was sitting here and I was doing nothing. I'm like, I gotta
first little
contribute
bit,
something.
for the first little bit, yeah, but it's sort of like this is a whole.
You went through all your material in 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my first one on air, man. This is the first time I've ever experienced this kind of thing, so I'm new to it.
It's alright. It takes a lot of work to get to that. Things that look no.
But I've never done this in my whole life. Like,
I know,
I can kind of get into it.
So far not crawling out of your skin. The first time she had Facebook.
See, the thing is, if Kayla was talking about Pokemon, she could do it for a good hour. Can you do that?
See, the thing is, I can talk about, like, Castlevania 3. I played that a lot. I can talk about Castlevania 3. I'm stuck on a certain level. It's impossible to beat. I can add about the angry video game nerd, what he talked about. I can talk about that kind of stuff. Like, retro stuff, I can talk about that shit all day. But what's going on new, I have to have material. So I gotta follow what's coming out, and that's why I got news.
Well, the thing is that we rose with something.
I like how you can go from speaker to speaker.
Is that a whole
Oh, I thought that was a song.
No, I'm
You're
doing
doing
it.
that. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm a DJ. You didn't know
You're
that?
all DJ-ish.
Oh,
So play something from the song like that. What's that? Too late?
I love this song.
Is it too late?
I'm waiting for Vince to tell me what the song is. We're playing Name That Tune.
There you go. You know what? We'll come back here and we'll make you do that. Try to get.
Win a prize, Name That Tune.
I will be. If you want to put prizes, I will be giving away video games.
This
You
is
want
good.
to
Do
say
you know what this is, by the way? Don't take your time.
There you go.
From Super Nintendo.
You got it. This is your thing. I'm used to playing songs.
That's the first one. I believe that's the first or second level. I think it's the beginning.
Cut the mic real quick.
Huh?
Cut the mic real quick.
Real quick.
Real quick.
Okay, when you hear it stop, the mic's on.
So, folks, if you know what this song is, give us a quick call here at the station. Google it if you want to, or you can send us a quick tweet at Ryan_Candy. Basically, first person in who tells the song wins a quick prize. What we're going to give you, we don't know yet, but we'll tell you as soon as we can.
It will be video game related.
Yeah. Quick. Back. Go back to the song. There we go.
Just have like sound effects when he breaks the barrel and stuff.
Yeah.
Throw that in there. That'd be cool.
I wish I had a better mixer. I could probably do that.
Oh, so you really know how to DJ and stuff?
I
You know that kind of
can
stuff? You know-
DJ Stag and Dope.
He's running the board.
Oh,
There's some-
so I'm
No,
saying,
I've
you know how to
actually-
run that kind of? That's cool.
I've actually done Stag and Dope.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I'm like, fuck, Ryan's good at this shit? Alright.
Well, the thing is, I have 3 mics, I have auxiliary in, I have 2 CDs, I have 2 turntables, 2 mini discs, a computer. So depending
Oh, so
on
you
what's
can mix
playing,
stuff.
for example, I could have vocals on one track, background music on another thing, and then sync it, mix it, fade in, fade out, add some sound effects, that's what DJs do, right?
No, I was surprised. You're right. That's awesome. That's cool. Was that where you were talking about Oldfield and Lewis?
Well, Lennox Lewis is actually from Kitchener. He was born and raised here, right?
Get him on the show. There you go.
He's not here anymore.
What's that?
Why would you stay in this fucking?
Oh, okay. No, you said Kitchener, so I thought he was
Yeah,
still
he was
here.
born and raised here. So we actually have a street named after him somewhere.
Oh, that's weird.
But he beat Tyson in Holyfield.
Yeah,
that fight.
it's Hollywood.
Yeah, he beat Holyfield. That's why I was thinking Holyfield.
It is Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what he beat. But it's Lennox Lewis.
That's actually nice Jack White.
What?
Jack White and the White Stripes. I just realized that's cool. They have some really cool posts.
I know you like that one.
Yeah, the Simpsons one. I caught my eye the first time. I like that. That's cool. Got the retro feel, got some small tears and stuff. It just looks awesome.
Mark.
Yeah. Like after a long day, that's what you want to do. Just kick back and do nothing.
Yeah, like the piano, for example, at Video Games Live, they actually have someone at a piano. They have someone playing violin. They have someone on drums.
I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Wing it?
This is why we're gonna play a lot of songs in playlists, right, Ryan?
You want to talk some more about more stuff for Bandsville?
I'm trying to think of new material. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, this is still live?
It's live on this,
Okay.
but not on the radio.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, if I put it in the playlist, we can go back to
Oh, Halo Force. Yeah, I know nothing about Halo. Some video games I know nothing about.
How about this? How about you interview me? Since I am a video game champion.
On what though?
Halo. What do you like about Halo? Tell me more about
I don't
Halo.
know what.
I just gave you some questions. What? What do you like about Halo?
Answer it, Vince.
Oh. Not bad. Yes, it is. What was this? That was a song, correct? What was the song? Can you just repeat that one more time? Which song? Dark Wells. He's getting a song, but it's hard to hear the guy.
Heather, are you calling in for a contest?
No.
Okay, so what was the last song played? What was the game title? Yeah. Yeah, it was a video game title. You had to name off what the video game the song was from. Okay. Well, keep listening and call back in, and you might be one of our winners. What's your name, by the way? Alright, thank you, Matthew.
Don will talk about there.
I completely forgot. It was Donkey Kong.
Yes,
you got
you didn't
the
say
answer wrong.
Yeah, you got it wrong. So I said thank you. Try again later.
And put you more on the spot.
Yeah.
It's basically something a little.
TK minutes. I thought it was someone like a rap person. I just forgot that you had this thing on there.
Did we say to call in? We said to tweet.
No, we said call.
Tweet.
I could say before call.
I've listened to our own notes that when you live broadcast live. I did say call or tweet.
We didn't give out the number though. That's
That's the funny part. This is Coral's show.
Oh,
This is what I'm
okay.
saying that
We
all of
love
the
her
people who love your fucking show knows already. So I don't have to say, yeah,
Power.
phone number. No. So you're going to answer the phone. That's going to come in. Remember to say, maybe once you can, how can I help you? And take from there.
Do you know what this is, by the way, Vince? Just so you think about it.
I don't recognize this one. If it's gonna be something like an RPG that I don't know.
No, it is an RPG, but it's a Pokemon. It's Pokemon.
Yeah.
All they have to say is Pokemon.
I know it's like that sounds like RPG music, but I don't play much Pokemon. Other than Pokemon, the only Pokemon I played was Red, Blue.
Yeah, that's what this is from.
Red and Blue?
Red, blue, yellow. Yep.
And if you can, try to pull around. Just pull up right.
Oh, so you can kill this mic if there's a phone call during
No,
the show.
when it rings,
Yes.
just pick it up and answer it. So it's like
But then I'm on air. and What do I do? Oh, do the call live.
No. You just answer the phone. We'll take care of the rest of it.
Okay.
Trying to break this down.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to make a memo that the contest is still going on for new listeners?
Your website.
No, it's whatever the current song is right now.
Oh,
Which is
no,
Pokemon. Now it's Pokemon.
Okay, so
They think, oh, Donkey Kong. Oh, that was too late for that.
alright, so basically the thing is that you have to do it properly. You have to announce you're having a contest.
Okay.
And basically take it from there. So for the what the hell's going on? No, actually, we'll do it after. We'll do it our next.
Before you play a song, after the song, we'll start accepting calls or something like that.
You get it right confused. On the next song, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Cut me off.
Alright, let's do it.
Hey folks, how you doing? Pacific coming to you once again with a little quick interlude break here. If you know the song we're currently playing on Carl FM, give us a quick call here at the station at CKMS, Google it, find it, and win a quick prize.
It's not the name of the song, the theme in the song.
No,
It's just Pokemon.
So
Did you say
basically,
Pokemon?
We're gonna say, we're gonna go blah 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 Pokemon. There you go, winner. Alright.
So where's the song from?
We'll know what's the name of the song. The thing is that Ryan's fishing for fucking Pokemon.
I'm trying to make it simple.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Because when someone calls in about the song, they're gonna think the artist who mixed it or something. Let them figure it out.
Why is this guy wearing John Cena shit?
What?
Should we put it on speaker or what's that?
I have no idea. We can put a new death metal.
What?
Death metal on YouTube.
Who fought?
Spider-Man vs. Superman. Spider-Man vs. Batman. We'll put that next.
She talking to you?
Well, no, just the thing is that, again, like it's sort of like, just imagine taking over our show, the Big Fake Band Show, and not talking about any of the subject matter we talked about, and talk about, let's say, folding tinfoil and watching the sunset, how wonderful
let's
it
do
is.
that.
Shut up.
Or get someone to do that.
I can kick him in the ass.
Okay, Mr. Sega. This is fun.
Remix. You gotta play the actual music, man.
That's too easy then. Just think
I
about it.
want to say Sonic,
Yep.
but
Simple.
There you go, you won.
It doesn't.
We got you won.
I want to say Sonic. It's like on the phone. I want to say Sonic. Oh, that's a keyword.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got Death Battle queued up here.
This sounds nothing like it.
It's the Green Hill Zone remix. That sounds a little.
Like it's way off the original music.
Things you have to wait for that one little bit.
Yeah, and
where-
that's what I clicked on. Like, just kind of sounds familiar. Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm grabbing random stuff off YouTube. Yeah. There's no real structure.
Oh,
I'm just like going
Something
something
man
random.
up in the playlist.
Why would this be the playlist?
Oral
You want
fucking-
Daft Punk?
Yeah.
That's just as good as Daft Punk.
I just Wes Craven did this.
You did? I tried to
Stop
hint
me.
it.
Who's Wes
No,
Craven?
I
Stop me saying no, it's not Wes Craven. Awesome. Thanks, man.
Here, listen.
like,
No.
it's tough for me to recognize.
Alright.
Even for me, a Sonic fan.
I can pick it up.
Yeah. The Green Hill Zone, that was farther in the game, so that's why I didn't hear that much.
Green Zone's the first level.
I'm
Emerald.
What's the one where there's like arrows coming from like the towers and stuff? Like those pillars that come up and it's going. I thought that was
It's like
that's
a
right.
sewage
Green Hill is
place.
the first one, you're right. Yeah.
Green Hill. Castlevania. Is that good?
I know a little bit about Castlevania. Okay. I didn't write it. I need to use it. They have a Lord of the Rings freaking Lego game.
Makes sense to me. Why? Because it's a hot property.
Oh, Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah. Lord of the Rings, Spider-Man, all
Oh, I think they have
They're all brand names.
a guest, John Ray Stevens, the guy with the axe. He's
Okay.
going to be at Axel too. Oh, they have Darth Vader too. Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, there we go.
Don't open, dead inside. Oh, the guys from Boondock Stage are gonna be there too. Yeah, I just noticed that.
This was a little challenging. But you saw it though. You saw it on the screen.
For a second, it was challenging. I thought 30 seconds was happened to do it. But obviously, it was that challenging.
Gotta be retro for me to catch it.
It is retro.
It is retro.
Oh my gosh, man.
I didn't play much.
Too bad. How about this? You tell me a game. Nah, it's soft.
Dude, well, everybody.
Kirby, what do you want?
I really don't care. Kirby was good.
Okay, I'll do Kirby next.
Castlevania had some good music. Zelda had some good
I
music.
did Zelda. Something I haven't done yet. I'll do Kirby next.
So we're doing
Mega Man you can mix really well.
And,
Kirby's so
well,
easy, so
to let
hopefully
you know, if Kirby's that easy, before we cut to Kirby, put me live on.
before we put Kirby on.
Yeah.
I can do it.
So say after the song, start calling.
After joining before. So the thing is, it's a
Oh,
yeah. Actually, remember, it's based, a lot of this is based on the action of the movie. They call after the road. I don't want to do this. So,
This is how you, I think you should want to say, where is this music from or based from? They have their own food court in this thing.
yeah.
Pizza,
That's what we'll call it. Food court stuff.
Bro, that's on the whole other
Oh, and you
side.
never been there before, have you?
Fan Expo though.
He's a Fan Expo virgin.
Fuck this. Bottom. 400,000 square feet. No wonder it's a 4-day event.
Yep.
So that's the only vendor is pizza for food. And there's
Japanese candy.
Japanese. What qualifies as Japanese candy?
Here. Okay, go ahead.
Hey folks, how you all doing? Once again, this is Reception coming to you from the Coral Fan Show. Not Fan Show,
Coral
FM
Fan.
Show. Thank you, Mr. Candy. Anyways, we're going to play the next song here. You give us a quick call at 519-884-2567 and basically tell us what the theme of the song is. That'll be absolutely fantastic. And also the game. The actual
game.
Yeah, for sure.
This game is awesome title of the game, and hey, won something.
Yeah, for sure. So give us a quick call. Again, the phone number is 519-884-2567. And we'll take it over from this.
Let's do it.
Yep, hit it.
This is so.
Come on.
Everybody's gonna get that.
Well, they better.
Okay.
My child.
I don't think there's a bad Kirby game. They're all freaking so much fun.
Kirby Superstars the best.
Even I've only played the Tilt and Tumble one, and I enjoyed that because it was on phone. Yeah, I think we've looked at everything. They have a live Pokemon DS party. What the fuck is that?
Is there no
It's
description?
like a whole bunch of people that
What do you
sit
think
around
it
a
is,
circle.
Vince?
It's like,
I think it's a bunch of kids getting together playing some DS trading Pokemon.
fucking dumb.
It was actually relatively short, so I'm gonna do more time. They couldn't give me another game. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do.
The 100th caller to call in. They announced the third.
Ah, stupid fucking keyboard.
Did they announce the third season for Walking Dead yet or no?
Yeah, October.
Oh, sorry. Excited for that.
Okay, so these will come back.
Hey, everyone.
So anyway, everyone, that was our little call-in song for a prize. We'll be doing this little exercise more often. Again, our phone number will be here if you want to write this down. So when we execute our actual plan of excellence, you give us a quick call at 519-884-2567. And again, if you guess right the song we currently play, you will win a prize. What the prize is going to be, we'll announce it once we figure that stuff out. But anyways, to move forward here, my name is Recepit. of course, keeping us in trouble is Mr. Kennedy.
Hey
And
there.
of course, our guest is Mystery, basically helping us out with our video game component. So basically for right now, for listening to all the places, because we are, but however, we're slowly getting on top of things, the top of the hour. And one of the few things we're going to play for right now is this little segment called Death Battle. One of the reasons why I was going to play this is because I sort of mentioned it on my Facebook a little while ago, and I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I do. So here we go.
Back now.
Hey Ryan, increase the volume of the microphone up on that. It should be something that's grabbing the moving and stretching it forward. Can you see it there?
This will kill 8 minutes.
The Shogun's answer at 6.
Watch this thing. You guys can look at it. Is it right?
I'm good now.
You did a good job with this too.
So there we go. A little bit of death battle for all those people who are listening on the actual airwaves here. One of the reasons why we're doing stuff like this is just because it's a little fun to do. So anyways, we're going to take another song break here. We're going to play some songs, and basically the first song we're going to play, if you know the name of the
How
song,
about this? The franchise it's from.
Perfect.
Simple as that.
franchise it's from, basically give us a quick call at 519-884-2567. And if you get the answer right, we'll have a prize lined up for you. So just give us a quick call at that phone number once we play the first song. And we'll be jumping back and forth. So there we go. And also on top of that, I'm also live on Facebook right now, which is www.facebook.com/Receptive. That's RCEHOPPE. Join the conversation, of course, if Mel and Don are still listening. Then again, give us a quick call at 519-884-2567 with the correct answer to our franchise name for this particular song we're playing first. So, hit it, Mr. Kennedy.
The sound of Tasmania. We're cut from the mics. Huh? Good. Good.
How's this?
Sounds familiar though, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Trying to figure it out. why you have that person live actually, I might have a situation all the bag boxes. Right. These are good stuff. But they don't put your stuff up. Great position. How do you go?
The first two callers don't get it, we should give them a hint.
Sure.
Maybe the giveaway game. We're giving away everything.
There's no we're giving away.
Well, you know what? I brought
Copy of ET. Shaq Fu.
you don't want you just want them to come and grab it. Like I got a bin of players guides I can give away. I got some shitty cartridges I can give away. So well, not shitty, but like Mario 1.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I have $1 million. I can give that away.
Yeah. Mario Duck Hunt or Mario?
Mario Duck that one.
Actually, isn't it just the Mario one that's worth more, isn't it? Than Mario Duck Hunt? Because that's more common.
I usually charge about $5 just for Mario and $5 just for Duck Hunt. But a collector always wants just Mario.
Yeah.
But a gamer is gonna want the 2-in-1. It's 2 games in 1, more money for your buck, right?
That's what came with the entertainment bundle.
So it depends if you're a collector or a player. Collectors usually want just Mario. And they're a little bit harder to find, but they're still common and easy to get. I found it always better if there's a multi-cartridge, you can always get more for that. People will be, oh, 2 games more, awesome. And the other one I just charge for less than 1 game. The competition card. Everybody, Ray.
Right.
Guys, with the training package truck.
You know what? I'll put a sticker for all the stuff that giveaways. So there's appetite. Perfect. Put it on the giveaway.
Put your card on it.
I gotta make some more. So all the information from the website you can read so live on
Air your dirty laundry. It's recorded, so. You do a 15-minute segment on rare games. That's up your alley.
Games that I know.
Rare games that you know, you have, history behind them. 15 minutes.
The history of Mike Tyson, I think, on Tyson Puncher, I know a little bit about. Well, pretty good.
You know the history of ET? I'll start with that, and then you can talk about what you have.
I think the Mike Tyson, it was Mike Tyson Punch at first, and then after the lawsuit, when I think not when he finished.
Hold on. Get on here and go there.
Just follow the statement.
How much time do we have? We have like almost 18, 19 minutes before we're done. I don't know where someone's coming in after us. We'll do a small little video game segment here.
Check this one.
Fade it out.
Do the louder there. Turn the mic towards it. And more towards it.
Hey everyone, so that is the song. So if you can name that tune, what the franchise it is, that's all you have to do is name what franchise, what video game franchise it is. Call in.
Call us in at 519-884-2567, and let's just say hypothetically, Mel, that you're calling long distance and you don't know how to get a hold of us. There's 2 ways you can actually do that. If you use Skype, there's that one option called regular phones. Plus, on top of that, believe it or not, I heard that Gmail has a fantastic free service available that people can place free phone calls through anywhere through North America. And on top of it, there's a whole bunch of other services you get a hold of. So basically, again, the whole aspect of how the competition is that give us a phone call, again, at 519-884-2567. Tell us the name of that song we recently played. Plus, on top of that, if you want to catch us, you can do so at the Ustream aspect, which is www.ustream.tv/channel/Receptor. That's spelled RCEHOPPE. You can play the last song we just played and get the correct right answer. Then you'll get a prize. But however, we're only accepting the first caller to come in to actually give us a phone call. So again, the phone number is 88884. Again, area code 519. From the top here, area code 519-884-2567. And we'll take it all from there.
Since the theme of it has been retro video games, me and Mr. E will talk about some rare video games that we know about and have come across. So I just wanted to put a little history out about the game E.T. for Atari 2600.
That was actually
it's considered one of the worst games ever made, and in fact, it is pretty much known for the video game crash of the 80s. And from what I could remember, the company collected every copy of E.T. they had and dumped it in a big hole in Nevada and buried it. So about like 200 copies or 500,000, I don't know how much it was, but the game was so bad the company dumped it in a big hole in Nevada and buried it.
The Angry Video Game Nerd actually did a video on this.
Yeah.
It was actually really funny. I don't know if you've seen it, but that's for the E.T.
Yeah.
Shaq Fu was also another game where it was so terrible. There's a site where they're trying to destroy every copy in existence.
Yeah, Shaq Fu. I am part of the preservation side of that. I have a copy of Shaq Fu that I'm not destroying. Although, if the listening audience has a good idea of a way to destroy it, I know there's some creative ways. I see people throwing a weed whacker, putting a microwave. There's a whole bunch of these creative ways of destroying Shaq Fu. What's your creative way of destroying Shaq Fu? You can tweet it at Ryan_Kennedy. And if it's a good one, I'll read it on the air. So.
That's another thing the nerd is kind of known for, is destroying cartridges in games.
Yeah. The thing is, if it's a rare game, such
Yeah.
as Nintendo World Championships or something like that, you'll actually make a reproduction copy or of some bad game and slap the label over it and destroy it. And it's all part of the video game magic or video production magic of it. It's not the real game, but he'll slap a fake label on the different game. So, what games have you come across that is rare and it's in your collection?
Recently, I've come across the Donkey Kong competition card. Blockbuster used to hold a tournament, and the winner of the tournament got a copy of it. And for a short time, they had them in a bin. And if you were smart enough to steal one or buy one at the time, you were lucky to get one because they're very rare to come across right now.
How rare are they?
There was only about 2,000 ever made, and in existence right now, there's probably just a handful even left. And I got lucky enough to find one in my collection.
Now there's very minor differences from the regular Donkey Kong Country and the competition card. From what I know, it's just a countdown clock in the top corner.
That is correct. The competition cartridge, exactly what it was, it's a 5-minute time slot, and it sees who can get farthest in that game in that 5 minutes. And that's what the competition was all about, and I was lucky enough to get a cartridge from that tournament.
It's a piece of history because back then, even though video game tournaments weren't that complex, they were still a lot of fun. Nintendo hosted, the World Championships of like Rad Racer and stuff like that. So, good time.
That is actually the rarest regular Nintendo game. Is the
fun, that one.
Oh yeah, if you can come across it, there's 2 copies, a gold one and a gray one. The gray one is around like $30,000 if you can find it. It is known as the rarest.
Yeah.
And the gold one, I think, retails, the last one sold for about $50,000 on eBay. I wish I can find one of those. That's like the gem of all gems for every collector.
Do you remember a little show called Video and Arcade Top 10?
Yes, I remember watching that. Yes, I did.
See, that was how video game competitions were back in the day. I either made it the furthest in the game or collected the most coins, and whoever would win, would win a cool prize. things have changed a little since then. With first-person shooters and fighting games. The video game competition world isn't as simple as it used to be, but I think the video game tournament world has gotten a lot bigger because nowadays you can become a cyber athlete and actually get paid for winning at StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
So basically for StarCraft 2, so basically get paid for something like that?
Oh, well, if you know of the game, it's very competitive.
Wait a second, Mr. Kenny, let's examine
I'm not good enough to get
for
paid for it. That's what you're getting at.
What's that?
I'm not good enough at the game to get paid for it, but there are
And
pro players out there that
of
are.
course, my MO when it comes to video game stuff is
Your MO?
yeah,
What is it?
motivation.
Yeah, no, but what is it? Your motivation?
There is none.
There is none.
There is none.
I'm just saying.
How often do I play video games with Kenny?
Hmm?
How often do I play video games with
Not
Kenny?
very often.
There you go. So that tells you.
But I do know you are a Street Fighter fan. And the Street Fighter competitive scene is very large. Such as our friends at Toronto Top Tiers, who host a whole slew of different fighting game tournaments in the Toronto area.
I forget his name off the top of my head right now, but he's actually known for playing Street Fighter, and this guy's won like thousands of dollars just traveling around the world playing Street Fighter. His character was Honda, and what was unique about him was Honda's usually a very defensive character, and he was playing him very offensively. So his opponents weren't really ready for that kind of strategy, and that's why he was doing so well with that specific character.
A lot of headbutts, I imagine then.
He mixed it up quite a bit. He did a lot of long distance moves and stuff like that.
And also take an offensive, defensive character like that and put it to offensive to the point where you're actually slaying your competition. Just gives an individual a lot of prop skills because everyone who's played E Honda within the video game knows exactly how difficult this particular character is to play in the first place. So, yeah.
But speaking of video game tournaments, if you have some skills and you want to try to show them off, Fan Expo Canada is having a bunch of video game tournaments.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
You're making this up with a spot, Mr. Kenny. You fibber.
One I'm very excited for is a new video game coming out called PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. And it's going to
I don't think they skull real good for a second.
This is a new one coming out.
There's new games for the video game platform?
Yes.
That's amazing! When did this happen? Mystery? When did this take place? When do video game companies make new video games? How are they doing this right now? Wait a second, this is actually trending right now?
Probably is.
Awesome.
But just some of the lineup of characters in this game is the guy from Killzone, the guy from God of War, Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal, Sly Cooper, Fat Princess, and my favorite is Parappa the Rappa. So there you go. See, the top PlayStation characters in the PlayStation world will be duking it out. Similar to Super Smash Brothers. But this is going to be all PlayStation characters. So I don't know, Mr. E, looking at showing you a picture of all the characters, which one would you pick?
I would probably pick God of War. That's who I would probably pick.
Kratos.
God of War 3. Yeah, that's Kratos.
All right. Hey, there's going to be competition. We know your character. You just announced it. So the thing is, the game isn't released yet.
Maybe play Kratos. Possibly.
Maybe. The thing is, the game hasn't been released yet. So there is really no practice beforehand. So it'd be an interesting competition for sure.
Against your A game.
Yeah. Got natural skills. Also, there'll be Halo 4 presented for the first time. Get your hands-on impressions of Halo 4. Personally, I thought they should have stopped at Halo 3, but gotta keep
there's more than one Halo?
Yes, there is.
Who spends money on crap like that?
Our friend Root Chef does.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Lots of money on
If it wasn't for Halo, Xbox would be
non-existent. Pretty much. They're going to come up with a new version of the Xbox. Why? Here's a question, Fred. Here's a question before. Why do kids keep spending so much flipping money on the actual system, especially when it costs so much of the additional components and so forth, just to have the industry to make a new actual game system about, let's say, a couple of years later? Does that make sense to anyone? It's like picture. It's like, hi, I'm gonna make this toy. Okay, cool, no problem. And based on the attachment, okay, cool, no problem. You're gonna invest about $2K into it. What? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding. You make it $5K now. What? 7. Okay, 7K. All right, then we're gonna release a new system with all the actual bells and whistles. Does this make sense?
Actually,
wait a second. We're gonna actually
video game consoles have always been considered the cheaper route of actually being able to play video games because buying a video game playing computer can run you over $2,000. But the more affordable option has always been video game consoles, right?
Yep.
Video games in general, to answer your question there, Receptive, was video games is $1 billion industry.
Because
So everybody wants the newest and
So is the
coolest.
crack industry.
Well, that's illegal, so we're not going to go there.
Well, we could be wanting to.
But anyways,
So is
more,
video games crack for kids, folks? Is that what we're looking at?
actually, right now, video games are getting touted as a positive thing because it helps with hand-eye coordination.
And with the Wii, it's more of like a family system, so it gets people together, and it's a great socializing event.
Exactly. Now that we have accessories out, such as the PlayStation Move and the Xbox Connect, it's giving your kids now a chance to get off the couch and actually move around for a change.
Have you seen the new Wii U?
I have.
It is amazing!
Very different.
It is.
Tablet-based controller.
It looks like they're trying to incorporate the idea from the GameCube, keep the system small, and the controller is like a tablet.
Yep.
And it's basically two pieces that come apart, but they go back together, and it's pretty awesome. It looks like.
The main point I see about it is to avoid sibling rivalry, such as maybe you and your brother had. It would be back in the day you'd have the one TV, and maybe you're watching something or playing a video game, but your brother wants to watch something now. What do? Well, apparently with the little tablet controller, you can switch it from the TV onto your tablet controller.
Yes,
That way your brother can switch the channel and watch Glee or whatever he likes to watch.
Yeah, I believe in mystery. Bill likes watching Glee a lot.
Oh yes,
So basically, this will actually settle the actual Glee fights that you and your brother have, especially when it comes to fight on the TV. That's not too bad.
I want to watch the
that.
episode of Glee.
What's that?
Your brother's probably like, I want to watch the new episode of Glee. Stop playing Nintendo Wii U. Let me watch the show. Okay, well, I'll switch it to my Wii U tablet controller. You can have fun watching Glee. Have fun with that.
Yeah, for sure. So basically, we're going live on record that Mr. E's brother watches Glee. Well, Mr. E himself,
right?
we're basically when Mr. E himself wants to play a video game because it's more manly, and hopefully with this new system that actually will settle all those fights all together. That's fantastic.
Super Mario Brothers.
For sure. So anyway, to let you know, we're coming to the top of the hour of 6 o'clock. So we started a little bit late, and unfortunately, we have to get going due to our scheduled program. To let you know, there's another show after us, so this should be good shortly. And we'll play a couple more songs and wrap up. Or do you want to wrap up now, Mr. Kennedy?
Well, I just hope those that tuned in enjoyed, different programming. And if you liked our shenanigans and our antics, hey, you can listen to us every week on Tuesdays from 12 until 2.
That's
we
right.
are called the Weekly Trending Fandom Show.
Perfect. Keep going.
Yeah,
I'm critiquing you as you go along here.
And you can all find us on Facebook. Stay interactive with us on Facebook.com/Weekly Trending Fandom. Throughout the week, we take old song requests if you like them, and we talk about a bunch of geeky stuff on Facebook.
Yep,
and
everything trending in the fandom world. Yep, you got it, Mr. Kenny. Thank you very much. Plus, on top of that, Kenny may mention this or not, but however, you always say contact with us always on the Twitter, which is Ryan_Kennedy.
Hey, it's me.
That's right, that's you. So let's play some songs from the data bank here, and we'll basically say our due, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Back to the CKMS automation.
See you, folks.
Which is Daft Punk.
That's what was playing before we got here.
Yep. There's a lot of Daft Punk.
It's all Daft Punk. She had a few good songs.
She had good songs.
She had some alright songs, Daft Punk.
I'm just playing what's next. So we have stuff like Daft Punk, the Weekender. No,
The Weekenders?
Weekenders?
Oh, that's
Weekender Fans.
So, put a laptop here. Oh, I can get this big boy out of the way. So, as folks, thank you much for joining us. We'll see everyone on Tuesday from 12 until 2 here on this particular URL and also on the website and also everything else like that. See you guys later. Bye bye. There you go. There. Just connect here. See you guys.